Have you seen the forecast?
Have you literally seen the forecast? It's supposed to get to freezing tonight and stay in the 30s for like the next 4 or 5 days, which is crazy to think that we potentially could be ice fishing in a month and it's now starting to freeze and we're supposed to get snow on Saturday. If you're into fall fishing, things are about to get crazy. If you're into deer hunting, things are about to get really crazy. And if you're into ice fishing, there's a great opportunity this weekend. This weekend is the first big ice show of the year. It's the North Metro Ice Show, North Metro Sports Show, really, at the Adrenaline Center in Ramsey, Minnesota. There's going to be ice fishing companies from all across the industry. It's your first big ice show where you can go get wicked deals and go get it while the getting's good before stuff gets sold out. So got a really awesome opportunity this weekend on Saturday at the North Metro Ice Show to do a meetup from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. I'm going to be giving away ice houses, Vexlars. If you just come to the meetup, hang out, talk some fishing, I'm giving away a bunch of stuff. So I really appreciate it, and I really hope any of you guys that can make it. And yeah, let's get into the video in 3, 2, 1. Wow. What a wild 24 hours. We're just caping the deer out right now in the garage. And Steph and I did not hunt this morning. We were tired. We ended up staying at Buddy Cole's house till I think probably like midnight or 12:30. And we were like, if we wake up hunting tomorrow, we're going to be a piece of garbage for deboning this doe. So we slept in, but it was just like a whirlwind. You go from, I think on Monday it was 87 degrees and we were bass fishing and getting things ready for the weekend. And then boom, this weekend comes. It's cold, it's fall. Freaking doe down, Cole with the biggest buck of his life. We're running around. It just was deer camp. People were coming and going in the garage. We were playing cribbage. Steph was back out hunting. She had an amazing sit. Ripped over to Cole's, helped him track it, put that in the shed. His other buddies come over and we're just hanging out around a big buck. And it just went from being like summer to fall deer camp like in one day. So, all right, what's on the menu for some breakfast?
Breakfast today is hash brown patties, maple sausage, venison maple sausage patties from Verno, and some eggs freshly grown by, or freshly hatched.
Cole's parents gave us a whole bunch of eggs. Look at these bad boys. Nice.
I guess they're not freshly hatched, but they'd be called.
Homegrown.
Homegrown?
Steph's got something else going on here. We'll probably fry up the deer heart a little bit later today, and we'll touch on what she's doing here. Oh, I'm not giving that away yet. Trevor Lawrence is playing right now for Jacksonville. What do you got this week? Oh, hold on. I'll give you a little look at what's going on here. Steph and my dad have got big money bets on every week that the Vikings play. And what I know right now is Steph is basically living in debt. She's living in debt. So who'd you pick this week?
This week, I feel like, so here's my thought process. When I pick the Vikings, they don't win. And I want the Vikings to win. So I'm going to pick the Chiefs, so then the Vikings will win today.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right, deer's been fully quartered out. We got the back straps out and Steph's working on those right now. The back straps and the tenderloins, and we'll probably bring the quarters in here. Get them all cleaned up.
Yep.
What are you going through right now?
This is just a little like hunk of the quarter that was just left on, but cleaned out the
back straps look so good. You did a really good job.
This, we'll go over to the tenderloins.
Nice. Bam.
Or do you just want back straps and tenderloins?
No, I want some of the steaks out of the roast, 100%.
Okay.
Oh, you have a marker too? It's like...
We'll do all yours in green.
So, Verno zeroed it out, weighed the bag, and I'm adding 8 pounds of all of our chunked up meat that isn't the nice steak pieces. So that way it can be ground up and add some pork to it, and it'll be used for burger. And
I like that.
jerky or
And bacon, burger,
sausage,
maple sausage pan.
We got some of the nice bigger pieces here in case you want to make some roast, or we'll cut it up. Some into just some venison steak. Do some cool stuff with that. And then right now, Vern, he's cutting a few nice pieces for some jerky. Nice thin slice pieces. My mom was over here. She was crushing it. I don't know where she went. She went to go wash some stuff, but pretty quick. It was just hanging like couple hours ago. All right, the bikes are losing right now, but we've got some fresh venison heart on there with some onions. And then some tenderloin going on after that. And then after that, Steph has some ranch mushrooms. Oh, and my mom brought over some wonderful chili. Hibachi Steph is over here right now doing hibachi.
Do you want me to flip one in your mouth?
No, this is not a catch.
What happened?
They call this a complete pass.
All right, October 11th. It's a beautiful day. We're heading out for an evening sit. Steph just got off of work.
Temperature is like, I think it's 50 degrees. Wind direction, I think it's east-northeast. Still really calm though, maybe like 3 miles an hour, 5, something like that. So it's gonna be a really, really nice night. I think it's supposed to cool down to like 40s, maybe even 30, high 30s. Hopes we see a lot of deer tonight. That's always so fun to kind of just be able to watch them in general. Fears, we don't see anything, and that would be a bummer. And then dreams, I get a buck and you get a doe.
All right, good luck. Good luck. Did you see anything? You didn't see nothing? Not one deer? All right, October 21st, evening hunt. Steph and I are gonna do some ninja stuff tonight. We are not super experienced bow hunters by any means. That's a disclaimer. Going into any of these episodes, you see, we love deer hunting and it's our passion, but we are not, you know, crazy big buck killers. We're meat hunters. But obviously we are going for big bucks too. Tonight we're doing something a little bit different. We're gonna hop in the truck and we're gonna kind of dive in and hunt some public land way back in this lowland area that I scouted out probably a month ago. Or maybe not a month, maybe 2 weeks ago. I found a bunch of nice rubs in there. I put a trail camera in there. Been getting some bucks, a lot of does, and I kind of want to hunt this piece of land for 2 reasons. The wind sets up good tonight. It's kind of a northwest wind, more of a west wind, which helps us a lot. We're going to be kind of hunting in this woods on a ridgeside. And Steph and I have never hunted this piece of property before. And I kind of want to understand how the deer are using it, where the deer are bedding, where they're coming out of, and if this would be a good spot to hunt during the rut. And also, Steph's got the green light for a doe. I already killed a doe earlier this year. Steph's ready to punch her doe tag. And I'm going to be filming tonight. Steph's going to be hunting. We're going to just ground hunt it on public land. And like I said, we kind of don't know what to think going into this other than there's definitely deer activity here. Our camera's been popping, and we're going to play the wind and get after it.
Right after we got in there, we kind of bumped 2 does. And then shortly after that, we saw 1 small buck kind of pushing a little doe down by the edge of the swamp. I got part of it on the shot, but after that, it was fairly quiet for a little while. At least quiet for me.
October 22nd,
Sunday.
morning. Steph and I are honestly feeling it right now. You're always tired when you wake up to go hunting, especially if you hunted hard the day before. But we went to this piece of public land and we walked way back in there. We walked like a mile back in, sat on this ridgeside. It was a really cool hunt. We saw a couple does like 50 yards away, 1 giant Amazon doe, as Steph would say, and then just a lot of deer activity around us. A couple other deer way far away from us across the swamp. And yeah, we were on the ground and it was intense, but it was a long walk back in there, and we didn't drink like any water yesterday, so we're just dehydrated and tired this morning. But got kind of a cold front that pushed in. It's like dead calm, 35 degrees this morning. It should be a really, really good morning. Steph's going back to her faithful stand. I'm going back to the ninja stand. And yeah, we've got the green light. We really would like to get another doe down, and then obviously the big old buck walks by, smoke him too. So it's gonna be nice and calm. We're just gonna enjoy the morning.
It's been really quiet all morning, no action. Wind is still pretty steady, like 15 miles an hour northwest, which sets up good for this stand. It's been quiet. I don't even think I saw a squirrel. It's like 10 o'clock now. We'll probably go back, regroup, have a little grub, and then I think we're gonna head out early again because we might try a little bit different piece of public land tonight. Just get aggressive, I don't know. Half hunting, half have scouting mission. We'll see what happens. Either way, I'm gonna back up and regroup and see what happens to